Mr. Aditya Pratap, who is with us here in our Magicbricks NOW studios in Mumbai. Mr. Pratap, you as an advocate at the Bombay High Court, talk to us when you see a television program like this, where you have developers sitting in front of a camera and telling it to you as it is, and it's very normal that it's happening. And guess what? Post demonetization, it's getting worse. How do you view something like this?
Well, I'll just say it very clearly. Developers cannot play the victim card, because there is conspiracy and collusion between both sides. Why would, if a BMC officers demand 300 rupees, 500 rupees per square foot, why such a heavy bribe? This heavy bribe is given in order to sanction illegal FSI. In Mumbai city, the FSI is 1.33. In the suburbs, it is 1. But when we actually measure, projects are being granted FSI of 3, FSI of 4. Fire safety norms are violated. So what we are looking at is an entire nexus of corruption, where bribes are given not to secure approvals, but to secure approvals that are blatantly illegal. Where a builder can make 10 floors, he will want to make 40 floors. And of course, the concerned public servant will do it.
Aditya Pratap, is it fair to say that every single bribe that has been paid up till now, all of them were to sanction illegal projects? Isn't it fair to assume that there will be some honest projects that have still been held up for some reason or the other because officials are holding it to ransom, because the system is still not foolproof? If there is a particular bureaucrat who holds a file on his table, there is nothing that the system has to combat that.
Well, Faye, I'll put in a word here. Yes, this was a situation earlier when the real estate prices were low, when the FSI was low. Like, the developers would probably pay just to get the project passed. But in the last 5, 7 or 10 years, real estate prices have started galloping. And they have galloped to such an extent that every extra square foot means a windfall for the developer. But the FSI has remained more or less the same. The quantum of FSI is limited. So there is a major gain to be made if the town planning and development control regulations are violated. And this is where I would say both the developers and the public officials come hand in glove. And yes, there is a clear case of conspiracy. Here we have in fact an offence under Section 13(1)(d) of the Prevention of Corruption Act and Section 7. Section 7 of the Corruption Act because the public service is demanding a bribe, and Section 13 because the public servant is conferring an illegal bonus and illegal benefit on a private person who may be the developer. So yes, it is said that to clap, both hands are required. In such a case, the reason is pretty much evident.
Well, Krishna, we must point out here that the reason why we're bringing up this story at all and why it's important to all of our viewers at home is because this is the reason why homes are unaffordable in the city of Mumbai. Because there are corrupt politicians, there are corrupt bureaucrats who are asking for bribes in order to pass building clearances and building approvals. As a result, you have developers who will take money in black because they need to generate money in black in order to pay those bribes in black. Now, all of that leads to the fact that you and I, the ones who want to buy a fully white home, cannot afford to buy one because the entire system is being propped up by black money, is being plumped up by black money, and all of the prices that you're seeing right now are as a result of this system. So if the system was actually cleaned up, and if the government truly intended in housing for all and affordable housing that the Maharashtra government talks about so much, if this was truly an intention that the Maharashtra government was serious about, then it must begin by cleaning up its system in its own backyard, by cleaning up the BMC, by cleaning up MHADA, by cleaning up the Slum Rehab Authority.
Well, I may just add here.
All right, please go ahead, Aditya.
Yeah. One thing can be certainly said, that the rule of law in as far as building approvals and projects is concerned, the rule of law has collapsed. Corruption is rampant. And for the fact remains, the builder will pay a bribe. He pays the bribe to get that extra FSI, which can never come in law. Then we have the fire department which is involved, how many buildings leave a 6-meter open space around the structure? Hardly. So you have not only housing which is expensive, you have housing which is unsafe.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Magicbricks Now. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at Magicbricks Now. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/Magicbricks Now.